The Eagles could go with or 3 tight ends, or they may run the ball right at Sanders. But quarterback Rodney Peete's prime concern isn't prime time.
People ask me about, is Deion one of the most intimidating players on defense out there? And I look at Charles Haley as being the most intimidating player. If it means double teaming him with the back, keeping some receivers in, not from getting out in the pattern, you got to do whatever it takes to stop him. And the thing that we don't want to do is allow Charles Haley to beat us.
Remember that Haley is working against a rookie, left tackle Barrett Brooks. Now, they will occasionally keep Ricky Watterson to block or a fullback or a tight end. Another rookie on the spot tonight is cornerback Bobby Taylor, who has the unenviable task of going up against this guy, Michael Irvin. I don't know if you're going to get Bobby Taylor or 5'7" Mark McMillan. Either way, these guys that you can exploit.
Well, when you look at that defensive secondary, they don't give you many big plays. I mean, they keep the safeties back and keep giving them some help. Hopefully, if they continue to do that, we'll get a chance to exploit the running game because they won't have that extra guy up in the box to help out.
And why has Emmitt Smith been the Eagle killer? More yards against that team than any other.
Well, you come into playing the Eagles, that's one of the reasons, just what I just explained. They like to keep those safeties back, try to help out on the passing game, and it gives you 7 guys in the box. And every time we see a team and have 7 guys in the box, well, we like to run the football. I mean, we're a football team and say, hey, we're going to go into any football game and take what you give us. If you want to put an extra guy in the box, we'll throw it. If you want to have only 7 in the box, then we'll run it.
Could tie a 34-year-old NFL record tonight with your 7th 100-yard receiving game. Why have you had the season you have?
Well, I think I'm just getting a lot more opportunities to do a lot of things that I hadn't done in the past. When we lost Alvin Harper and Alexander Wright over the last 3-4 years, I've had the chance now to go up top more, take a lot of the deep balls, and I've been enjoying it. I really have.
Okay, Michael, thank you very much. Back to you, Mike.
Andrea, thank you. And Michael, next, backstage, Leslie Visser with Nate Newton talking about missing Jimmy and dancing with Deion.
Tag LeBou, let me tell you something. I like you, man, but you better not find me no more in about $1,000. So I'm going to have to go out there and dance, man. I got my own little thing. I'm working with Deion.
Stage is brought to you by Intel. Look for the Intel Inside Pentium processor symbol to get the best performance for all your PC software.
On any team that has a long run at the top, there are characters whose ability is overshadowed by their personality. Nate Newton fits into this category. Known more for his girth and gregarious nature than his guard play, Newton's in his 10th season. The last 3 have ended in the Pro Bowl. Backstage tonight goes to Nate Newton's hometown of Orlando as Leslie Visser spends time with one of the biggest men of Big D.
If you think I'm sexy and you want my body, come on to tell me so.
How did you describe yourself that you're going to be when you retire?
I was going to be big, but I wasn't going to be smelling fat, because I always look at people, man, that, it's all right to be big, it's all right to be fat. But, man, when you get to the point where you don't want to take a bath, man, people don't want to be around you, things get kind of ugly. I mean, it's like a continuous sweat ball.
Isn't it true that you were like a stick coming out of high school?
Yeah, I was real skinny. I got pictures to prove my point. This is my prom picture here. I was back in the day when I was trying something new.
Do you miss anything about Jimmy Johnson?
Jimmy just let me be me. To finally be judged as a football player. That's what made me happy. He said, when you get so fat, you can't help my team win, I'm going to cut you. Coach Swisser, he let me be me, but I think sometimes when I'm playing, I get a little too wild for Coach Swisser.
Deion Sanders, what's his impact then on the Dallas Cowboys?
Just enthusiasm. I mean, believe me, man, Coach Swisser and Mr. Jones did a good job of researching our other stars. We had to have Emmitt feeling good, Mike, Troy, about what they are to our team and how they lead our team. And all of them came together and wanted him. So the rest of us automatically fall in line. I mean, because they, Mike, Emmitt, and Troy, they 60% of the salary cap.
You said if he scored a touchdown, you were going to go out and do a dance with him?
Yeah, I'm going to get a penalty. I hope, Tag LeBou, let me tell you something. I like you, man, but you better not find me no more in about $1,000. So I'm going to have to go out there and dance, man. I got my own little thing. I'm working with Deion.
Is it strange now when you think you have a teammate who signed for $35 million?
Nah, because everybody forget I had a teammate that signed for $50 million just about 3 years ago.
Well, that's
Troy.
true.
So, I mean, everybody keep forgetting that Troy signed for $50 million. And then he got this year $2 million more of that up front. So, it didn't phase us none. I mean, then, you know, Michael Irvin got his $15 million, and Charles got his 12, and Leon got his 12, and Tony got his 12.
And you got your?
I just got my little 3. We're in the house tonight.
Would you say the majority of the people you play with grew up in circumstances kind of like you, and they've really taken pretty big jumps there in the...
Oh, definitely. You sign your contract, then the owner walk up to you with a $2 million signing bonus, and you like, whoa, you went from being the average Joe Blow to every woman in town just know you got a $2 million check, and you went from being one of the ugliest guys on the campus to everybody, oh, you sexy. Yeah, you fine and sexy. I mean, you got the women coming at you, you got scam artists coming at you, you got everybody except your mom and your dad and the people that love you.
If I had a face mask here and you had to, let's say, somebody...
Redirect you.
Yeah, redirect me. Yeah, show me how you do that.
I wouldn't hit him so much in it. You know, if he come off at me, I'll hit him up under it and try to redirect him. Get my hands out of the... Yeah. Where the head go, the body going, I don't care if you weigh 800 pounds, and your head don't weigh but 10. You snatch that head and neck, it's going to go to... You're going to kind of... Oh, you're going to go with it. I mean, I'm just a grappler, I'm a fighter, you know, I get the job done, but if you hype me up a little bit, I'll hit you in the eye.
I'll hit you in the eye?
Yeah.
Like this?
Not like that.
Ooh.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
Do you have horses?
No, but I'm thinking about getting a few cows, man, and wait to get some calves, and then let them get about 2 years old and slaughter them.
You don't mean that.
I mean, cut their neck wide open.
No, this is after you've raised them and you love them?
Raised them. I ain't gonna love nothing. I'm gonna be thinking of hamburger sandwiches. I'll be like cutting out little circles on them. Yeah, I'm gonna cut out some circles. That's a hamburger. Be like Wimpy on Popeye.
I think he's serious, too. That's a scary... But it sounds like George Foreman. Newton said when growing up, his goal was to get married and make $17,000 a year. His goals have changed. Now, win a 3rd Super Bowl ring and endorse French fries. Not joking, folks. That's what he said. He's the NFL's top-rated passer. 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. His record as a starter in the 90s, 55-24. Troy Aikman gets ready for tonight's game. Speaking of stars, here's Boomer.
All right, Mike, thank you. Wanted to brighten things up for you a little bit. Well, as you well know, the Cowboys attract a national following. You can see and hear Dallas fans in just about any stadium around the league. But there are also some Cowboy haters out there. All right, we'll call them Cowboy dislikers. In New York, in Washington, in San Francisco, and Philadelphia, just to name a few ports of call. But the #1 Cowboy disliker currently calls Arizona home. Buddy Ryan's loathing for Dallas stems from a 1987 replacement game when Tom Landry played 8 regular players, including Pro Bowlers Randy White, Too Tall Jones, and Tony Dorsett, in a 41-22 rout. Ryan only had to wait 2 weeks to get his revenge. Leading 30-20 late in the game, he had Randall Cunningham drop to a knee on 1st down and 2nd down to run out the clock. But on 3rd down, Cunningham faked kneeling and fired deep to Mike Quick. The Eagles got a pass interference call on Ron Francis, and on the next play, Keith Byers scored from a yard out.
I think, you know, it just supports what a lot of people have thought about Buddy Ryan from the start, that he's just a pompous, raving, sometimes hysterical old man, and, you know, that was just completely uncalled for. But if it makes him feel better, that's fine.
I really don't have any comment on the last series. You know, I wouldn't even justify to comment on it.
Why is that, Coach?
Because I won't.
We were kind of humiliated a little bit a couple weeks ago down in Dallas, so we thought that was, you know, what goes around comes around.
A year later, it kept going around. In Week 8, the Eagles overcame a 20-0 deficit to win 24-23. And then in the finale at Texas Stadium, Philadelphia routed the Cowboys 23-7 to clinch their first NFC East title since 1980.
Buddy, was it fair enough to think that it was more important beating the Cowboys than just winning and going to the playoffs?
Oh, who in the hell are the Cowboys? We beat them every time we play them.
Then on Thanksgiving Day 1989, the rivalry turned ugly.
$500. Put a hit out on us. Take us out of the game. The player that takes us out gets $500. Tell me if that's legal.
The most glaring incident of the game occurred when Jesse Small took a run at Cowboys kicker Luis Sendejas. Intimidation certainly was a large factor in the Eagles' 27-0 win.
Would you have gone after Buddy if you could? If I could have stood on my 2 legs, I would have ducked him.
I would have said something to Buddy, but he wouldn't stand on the field long enough. He put his big fat rear end into the dressing room.
The Eagles would win the rematch as well, with the veteran stadium crowd pelting the Cowboys with snowballs, some of which had batteries packed in the middle. In all, Ryan won 7 straight over the Cowboys after that replacement game. Of course, now the worm has turned. Dallas is currently on a 6-game winning streak against the Eagles.